So yeah, so Compile, after developing the original aleste games on the Master System and MSX, moved on a bit. There were other games in the series on 16-bit consoles, but those were actually developed mostly by different staff. So you got the team that did Blazing Lasers and Super Aleste, and then you got Musha, which I know was like deliberately designed to be a bit different than the previous games. But they also did try to stick to their 8-bit roots and would release some sequels for the Game Gear. So we're just going to have a quick look at those now. And let me just make sure I got my control. Yep, okay. And I believe this pilot's name is Eleanor. She was in Aleste 2, if you've seen that one. And I streamed that a while back. Yeah, not way too much going on with this intro or anything. Let's give this a start. So interestingly, A fires both buttons, or 1 fires both buttons, B doesn't seem to do anything. As of yet. Yeah, okay, it doesn't seem like B does anything at all, too. So we got several weapons. I showed off the homing and the wave. And then, like in previous games, the P capsules power up your main shot. So what is D? Okay, so D is some kind of defensive thing. They always have those in these kind of games. This one isn't particularly useful, I think. And N is napalm. Well, there's a tiny bit of slowdown there. Oop. Okay. Oh no. Oh yeah, I guess L is your standard laser. It looks pretty good actually. No, I thought maybe 2 would be to change weapon modes, but there isn't. Unlike in the original games, there's no timer or anything, so I guess there's no real reason to assign it to another button. Okay, those green ones you can destroy. Okay, we at least made it to stage 2. Or maybe at least the second area. Though there wasn't any jingle or anything for... Hang out. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good soundtrack, honestly, for the PSG chip that the system has. The Master System and Game Gear, I believe they use Text Instruments SN. Whatever that model number is. Sounds pretty similar to the AY, but isn't exact in terms of like what octaves it could do, and I think the SN chip also has its own built-in noise channel. Well, oh, that's well, the AY didn't by default, so. Oh, okay, this seems like a boss. Okay, that was close. Oh, okay. I'll make one more try on this game, and then... Yeah, I'll do one more try on this game, and then if not, I'll move on to the second one. Maybe I'll devote some more time for these at some point, but I just wanted something to do after I beat the previous game, and figured since I've played quite a few aleste games already, this one would be a good place to go into. Fortunately, I won't be able to show off the third game, because that uses special hardware. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to Napalm for now until... I feel like I could find the laser again. S again? Okay, S. That one. Hi, Westboard! How are you doing? Yeah, I finished the game I was playing earlier, so... Now I'm briefly showing off the Game Gear aleste games before I have to leave. Well, the original two, anyway. Not the new one. I have no way to stream that. So I guess P automatically advances your weapon one level. But the only other way to get them is to just get this another one of the same. Oh right, okay, you don't have to worry about standing on those tiles is completely fine. And yeah, that mini boss is not really that bad at all. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say necessarily, especially given the screen crunch and the battery life, which was always the Game Gear's biggest weakness, but definitely a nice shmup for on the go, or if you want to just play this on a Master System. I mean, there was a Power Strike 2 on the Master System, I don't think that was actually related. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, this is nice and enjoyable. Probably something I'll play through on my own fully at some point. Oh no. Yeah. That's true, and I think it really was like screen crunch and just, you know, the nature of LCDs back then. That there weren't too many notable portable shmups. Like, oops. Okay, good. I mean, you had like full 16-bit portables, like the, what do you call it? Like the Turbo Express and the Sega Nomad. I mean, those were also expensive, yeah. Were not necessarily the best for certain types of games, depending on... Like, games that had a lot of text and stuff were harder to read, just because of the smaller screen and the battery life. They certainly did try. Yeah, I believe there's also a PC Engine LT in Japan, which is like the same thing, just in a clamshell laptop format. And that's really rare. Like, I think that was just at the point where NEC had started to, like, get big with their laptop designs. In fact, I think they pioneered the term notebook with their ultralight. Oh yeah, you know what? That was fun. So let's check out the sequel. Already we got a stronger presentation. So yeah, this was called Power Strike 2. Overseas, even though it is the same game. Sorry. It's the same as GGLS 2, and it is different from the Master System Power Strike 2. So options, level... Yeah, let's change that to... So here we've got different weapons, Delta Form, Rising Masher, and... okay, let's start with the Neonipe. So, the only other game that actually let you do that in the series was Aleste 2 on the MSX. Kind of a weird feature that they just, like, didn't bring back for a lot of the other games. And yeah, certainly, this game does feel like, it's got better graphics. Still a good soundtrack. I guess those crates. Are... And you even got that familiar compile jingle. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. Actually, Delta might be good for this one because it clears all these bullets, and I've already powered up my main shot a bit. Yes, I don't necessarily know how easy this was to actually play on a Game Gear back in the day. Like, maybe if you had some kind of Master System converter, I don't know. I know that actually, like, getting Game Gear to Master System ports isn't quite as simple. I think there is actually a blog post by Nicole about that. But... certainly, I think worthy follow-ups to the MSX games. Okay, here's our first boss. Oh no. Let's try Hawk. And we even got a nice docking animation. Yeah, there's really not any flicker at all. Everything moves nice and fast. Like, there was some slowdown in the previous game, and I haven't seen any yet, despite Okay, that definitely looks like an enemy from Blazing Lasers, honestly. Or even one of the later Star Soldier games. Alright, D is Delta. There is actually a bit of a... You can see that with the way the clouds are rendered, though, that they are meant to be blended. Take advantage of some of the blurriness of of movement on an LCD screen back then. Some emulators do support that. BizHawk probably does, but I don't want. I want everything to stay sharp. I know that Ares does. Yeah, I mean, in that case, the blending was to get a transparent effect. Similar to how you would get dithering on a lot of consoles that didn't actually support alpha transparency, but... Okay, I guess we do have some screen clearing bombs. The effect isn't that horrible. Yeah, I mean, the Apple II did actually, like, do something with that. I know it specifically had used some kind of hack in order to actually get color. So as a result, it only worked over composite. But yes, I also know the CGA over composite would use some dithering as well to create more colors. And neither that nor the other palettes really explored that much by CGA. It's kind of garish. And I think I'll keep those. Oh, must have picked up some kind of shield. Yeah, okay. I think that will do it. I think I've showcased enough of these games. They're interesting. Maybe I will do a full stream of them at some point. I just didn't know how long the other game was gonna go, and... yeah, I do gotta leave soon, so...